so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
He's a security guard. What an insult. And an Igbo man accepted a security guard to a Janjaweed. And the idiot stood up when he was called as a security guard. He told him to stand up and he stood up to show himself as a security guard to a Janjaweed. That is the only position that is suitable for the Igbo Biafrans. What a shame. The insult is so much that if you are human and you have blood flowing in your vein, you should say enough is enough. And I tell you, this Heroes Day celebration is a great one. It's a great one. It's a remembrance, none like it. I don't think we have had any remembrance like this very one. With the events that happened before this Heroes Day, with all the events that happened before this Heroes Day remembrance, it's supposed to be a very strong day of reflection for every Biafran. And it doesn't matter who you think you believe. But it is so painful that even in this critical time, there are still some idiots that come online. They will see you where you are talking about things that have to do with Biafra. They still spend their time to talk against their own brother. With all the things that we have at hand, with all the attack of the enemy, with all the dehumanization and oppression that we're facing, there are some idiots that still has their time. They have the time to focus on their own brother, either to distract you or to call you names unnecessarily. Sometimes I'll be broadcasting, you see some people writing some unnecessary comments on the comments. I'll be wondering, where are they coming from? You think your hatred to Master Simon Ekpa will make you better. You think your hatred to Master Simon Ekpa will make you reasonable. You are digging your grave. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Every Biafran that is alive today should pray that nothing happens to Master Simon Ekpa. If you are a genuine Biafran today, you should be thanking Chukwu Okikabiama each time you wake up for Master Simon Ekpa. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think about him. I have told you several times on my program that, let me tell you, you do not love a leader. You don't choose a leader because you love him personally. You don't choose a leader because of how handsome he is, or because he's from your tribe, or he's from your locality, or he's from your area. You choose a leader because of the leadership quality they have. Those are responsible countries, reasonable countries. They choose a leader because of the qualities they have as a leader. For you to be a leader, you must have all those qualities. You must be physically fit. You must have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You must have some connections. There are certain things, certain qualities you must have for you to be a leader. And I bet you, in the present Biafra struggle that we're in, there's nobody that is a match to Master Simon Ekpa. Presently, nobody that is a match. I say it, and I say it without any apology to anybody. Nobody that is a match to Master Simon Ekpa presently in this struggle. Take it or leave it. Hate him, love him, keep on doing whatever is your business. Most of us must have listened to State of the Broadcast he made, State of the Nation broadcast he made yesterday. If you have not listened to it, go and listen to it. I posted it also on my platform. You can go to David Herbert's channel. Go to David Herbert's channel. There you will find it. The State of the Nation broadcast he made yesterday. And he explained a lot of things. And as a leader he is, with all the attack, all the hindrances that came, he is still calling for unity of the Biafran people. That is why I told you that this very Heroes Day is a remarkable one. If you are a Biafran, and you don't come back to your senses today, you will never come back to your senses again. After everything have transpired within this period of the election, the dehumanization, the attack, the abuse, the insult that they were insulting, even up to the inauguration of the presidency, the insult was still going on. If you don't come back to your senses, you will never ever come back to your senses. And we're not waiting for you anyway. We're not waiting for you. But our prime minister have given out the olive tree again. He has opened the gate wide again for people, for you to join. He said it in his own word. Whatever you have, whatever experience, knowledge you have, any idea you have that will propel us into Biafra, bring it on. His hands are wide open. Regardless whom you are, regardless your belief, regardless your tribe, regardless your location, regardless where you belong or where you lay your faith. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in Israel have made a call for all the Biafran agitators to be focused, to be united, and pursue the cause of freedom. In my program yesterday, I said that. And when our Prime Minister was making his broadcast, he made it very, very clear and open to everybody that the gate is wide open. United we stand, but divided we fall. It is not about Mazi Simon Ekpa. Neither is it just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nor any other person you know. It is about the collective interest of the Biafran people, which is freedom. Whenever we get our freedom, after we get our freedom, if you choose to fly up, you can fly. If you choose to answer any name, so be it. Wherever you want to go, go ahead and do what you want to do. But as it stands today, every one of us must focus on that which unites us, freedom. That is one thing that unites us. As we are remembering our heroes, you can agree with me, there is no family in Biafra land that did not lose a soul. There is no family in Biafran land that did not lose a soul. If you don't lose directly, you lose indirectly. Some lose triple. Some families were closed down. This is our challenge. This is a battle that every one of us must engage in. It is not time to play. It is not time to joke. It is not time to begin to look at your brother as the enemy. Your brother is not the enemy, except those who have made themselves enemy. Just as our Prime Minister have explained, and we can see before our own eyes. The line have been drawn. The politicians made it clear to us that they are not for us. They say it to our face. They act towards it, and they continue to do so. This continue. Politicians recruit terrorists in uniform to come to our area and take our young ones. The Biafran people, the youths in Biafra land, have been taken away on daily basis. We are losing people, even as we are talking. Even as you're watching me, Biafrans are losing people. They are kidnapping people, taking people away from Biafra land, with nobody reporting. Nobody reports it, and nobody talks about it. And the whole country is going about their business as if it is business as usual. Our security is in our hands. The security of Biafran land is in your hands, is in my hand. If you are genuinely a Biafran, there is no more time to wait. There is no more time to wait. Every one of us should continue to pray for the Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is doing a marvelous work. And the restoration of Biafra have started fully. For those of you who are asking, do this and that, the process of getting Biafra is not a child's play. Biafra's struggle is no longer coming online to talk the way we talked before. No, it is no longer that way. That is why sometimes when we come online, we don't respond to idiots that come online to distract. We don't respond to them. Because we have crossed that stage. The stage we are now on the Biafra struggle is making things happen. You see some of them who will tell you they want you to declare Biafra. Why isn't Biafra not declared? You don't just walk into declaration. Things have to be put in place. And I can tell you that today, so many things that will make Biafra a reality. The tools you need, the equipment you need to have a country, every one of them have been activated fully by the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile. And today, the world is no longer taking us for a joke. Some people think it's still like yesterday when you come online and you shout. No, it is no longer that way. Biafra restoration today is in action, not in words. That is why our Prime Minister is opening different doors on daily basis. I pity those who are not paying attention. Those who still think like it was like yesterday. So many people are not paying attention. They don't know what is happening. And I urge you, if you are not paying attention and you don't know what is happening, keep your mouth shut. Just get busy with whatever is keeping you busy. Go ahead with it. Don't be a distract. Don't talk about things that you don't know about. Don't talk about issues that doesn't concern, that you don't know about. Don't talk about it. Biafra Republic Government in Exile is doing a great job. If you have not watched the State of the Nation broadcast, go and watch it. After watching, then you can come back and reset your mind. Biafra is here already. Biafra de facto government have been activated in Biafra land yesterday by the Prime Minister. And you know what that means? You know what it means to have a de facto government of Biafra in our homeland. My brothers and sisters that is watching, keep on praying for our Prime Minister and keep on praying for Biafran people. We are going home. Nothing is going to stop it. In 2023, nothing will stop it. Those of you who out of shame and ignorance are still pretending maybe because of the lies you have told in the past, because of how you have confused yourself and confused people, you are finding it difficult to retrace your step. There's nothing bad. Nobody's above mistake. If you realize you have made a mistake, have a U-turn. You have just but a little time. Have a U-turn. Our Prime Minister have opened the gate wide once again for everybody. As long as you're a Biafran, regardless what you believe, what you think, or who you think you're following, come back to your senses. Let us have unity of purpose and pursue freedom and get it. The autopiloted IPOB with the Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister Mazi Samanepa are not looking back. We are waiting for no one. We're not looking back. We are consistency personified. This is the IPOB that Mazi Nanekana talked about. When Mazi Nanekana was telling you that IPOB is consistently personified, he was talking about the autopiloted IPOB. Go and check. There's nothing we have said in the past that we're not following. Every single thing we are doing today are the legacy of Mazi Nanekana, what Mazi Nanekana have put in place. And just as I told you yesterday, so many things you see our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile activating today, these are things that Mazi Nanekana put in place. But there are no capable hands that have the balls to run them. There were no capable hands. That was why Mazi Nanekana was crying. When you saw Mazi Nanekana asking of 100 men, you think it was a joke? When Mazi Nanekana was crying and asking for 100 men, you thought it was a joke? Today, you have seen that all this while, not even a single person was with Mazi Nanekana. It is now clear. It is now clear. When you see the progress that our Prime Minister have made, within 2 years of the kingdom of Mazi Nanekana, you see the way he has written his name bold in the Biafra struggle. You will now know that all this while, Mazi Nanekana have been suffering alone. Have been suffering alone. That is why sometimes I just wish that Mazi Nanekana is with us today, so that the journey will be much more easier. Sometimes I just wish that Mazi Nanekana is with us today, so that the journey will be much easier. But we cannot change the will of Chukwu Kabiama. Only Chukwu Kabiama knew why he kept him where he. Maybe if Mazi Nanekana was still with us, we will not make this progress we have made today. a lot of progress have been made, both in the secret and in the open. Biafra today have gotten so many allies. Our Prime Minister today, don't forget, he is now the ambassador of peace. Recognized ambassador of peace. To get that award is not a child's play. Biafran's struggle is no longer in the hand of the miscreants. Biafran's struggle is no longer in the hand of the miscreants. It's not the time you come online and you say whatever you want to say and you want. No, that's not the time. Today, movements are being made to meet people that matters. Discussions are going on in the higher places. Diplomatic talks are going on several places. Different governments have been activated. Different offices have been activated, and they are working 24/7. You heard our Prime Minister giving order for the issue of our ID card, national ID card, Biafran's ID card. Very soon, Biafrans will be getting their ID card, home and abroad. Our emissaries are increasing on a daily basis. Things are happening. It is not just mere say and they sit back. Things are happening. I urge all those distractors, if you are aggrieved in one way or the other, maybe something happened somehow, you were offended. You don't have to get offended until you hate yourself. Don't get offended to the extent that you hate yourself. Nobody is above mistake. Nobody. Offense must come. Offense. People must be offended. And people must offend you. As long as they're serving the public, they must offend you. Don't say because of one thing that have been done, because things were not done the way you want it, because you requested for something it wasn't given to you, you turn 360 degrees and begin to fight against yourself. Any Biafra that is fighting against Master Simon Ekpa is fighting against him or herself. This is the bitter truth that you must take into you. If you are a Biafran and you are fighting against Master Simon Ekpa, you are actually fighting against yourself. And the funniest one is for you to tell me that you love Mazen Nandekano, you want Mazen Nandekano to be free, and you hate Mazen Simon Ekpa. Are you not the most foolish man on the planet Earth? That you love Mazen Nandekano so much that you can do anything for him, but you hate Mazen Simon Ekpa. Are you not the most foolish man on the planet Earth? Tell me what Mazen Nandekano was doing that is different from what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing. What is that that Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing today that is different from what Mazen Nandekano himself did while he was there? Tell me the only man today that is a representative, a replica of Mazen Nandekano, someone that will speak and the zoo will respond. Who? Today, we are not only talking about the zoo, globally. Our Prime Minister have gotten a global recognition as the ambassador of peace. While you were busy planning on how to kidnap him, while you were busy issuing ransom on him, while you were busy even calling him a terrorist, he is busy winning an award as ambassador of peace. That should ring a bell in your ear. But of course, we don't know what we have. More especially those that call themselves and the politicians, all this elite, they don't know what we have. But I think going forward, they will begin to understand the language because we have waited for too long. Our Prime Minister said this yesterday. After we have passed the vote of no confidence on the politicians, they remain irrelevant in Biafra land. And the de facto government that have been activated will take over. From then going forward, with time, they will be chased out of Biafra land and will recover our land. The strategy on how to get Biafra is a process, and we are in that process. If you have brain and you have senses, your senses are together, all you need to do is to follow up. Follow our Prime Minister. Follow him on Twitter. Follow every instruction he gives. Just obey the instruction and go along with him. You will find yourself in Biafra in a short while. If you disregard his instructions, you disregard what he's saying, you will expose yourself to danger. And I bet you, you might not be alive to tell the story on what is going to happen in time to come. Every single information you are getting today is for your own good. Are we going to stop asking for freedom because of you? Never. Never, ever. Mazen Nandekano himself made it clear that if you think that it is those business you have in the north or in the southwest or wherever, all those money you start, all those hotels you are building all the place, you think that it's because of that the Biafran struggle will stop. You are a joker. The warning was given by Mazen Nandekano, but nobody paid attention. And today, you see the way our Prime Minister is working. He doesn't care what you think or what you're doing. The only thing that matters to him today is how to restore Biafra. That is the only agenda before him. And he has made it clear that the only people that are concerned, he's concerned about are people who are in the Biafran territory. He has said that the Biafran de facto government, the Biafran Republic government in exile will do everything possible to protect everybody in Biafran territory. And it is going on. There are so many things that are happening that you cannot see online. So many things are happening that you will not see online. But I urge you, if you are a genuine Biafran, don't allow yourself to be left behind. Don't be left behind. Follow events as it's unfolding. It is going to do you a lot of good. More especially our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. Follow events as it unfolds. Pay attention to every instruction. Pay attention to every single thing that is happening. It is going to take you a long way. It is going to secure you. It is going to lead you to the direction